I'll do my best to help defend the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Sheamus, which is something I never thought I'd say.
It's a strange situation that Brooklyn put us in, but I appreciate the help. At least we're already up 1-0, so we have the advantage.
That's right. Undefeated in our house. Whose house?
Our house?
Come on, whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
There, much better.
You couldn't just leave Trey and I alone and let us have our success in WWE, could you?
Do you really want to do this now? Because if I were you, I'd be doing everything in my power to try to hold on to my championship.
That's kind of out of my hands at this point, thanks to you and this ridiculous series.
You see ridiculous, but I see innovative. I've broken the mold with everything I've done in my life, so don't expect that to stop now that I'm GM of SmackDown Live. That's right, I said SmackDown. Happy?
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Somebody strap Saxton into his chair.
I can't be strapped. I can't be stopped. I'm feeling the positivity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the New Day, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
Oh, man, how can you not...
Here comes a true warrior.
And his opponent, representing the Bar, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Sheamus will cave your chest in with the beats of the Byron or knock your head clean off with a brogue kick. Sheamus is only one of two men. As match 2 of the series gets underway, I don't want to lose perspective on just how unique this situation is. We have Big E and Sheamus essentially competing over the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. This is groundbreaking content from our new general manager, Brooklyn Von Braun. And honestly, I'm all for anything that breaks the mold.
I think I'm going to have to wait and see how the series plays out before I weigh in, but my initial reaction is this isn't exactly fair for the champion, Red.
It's not about being fair, Byron. It's about entertaining the WWE Universe, and that's exactly what this accomplishes. Exploder suplex. Look out here. Now Sheamus making him pay.
Ooh, jarring European uppercut.
What's he got in mind?
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Producing a trampling. He's going to be feeling this one for a while. Is he done? He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
Sheamus looking a little bit surprised here.
He planned for this.
Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters.
Bro kick. This could be it.
Sheamus gets the win, and more importantly, the series is now tied up at a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
You didn't hear this from me, but Red's getting a little nervous now that the series is tied up.
No, she doesn't need to worry, because after my match against Finn, we'll be one win away from taking the series. Then Red can defend her title versus Becky in the ring. You know, how it's usually done.
That's good. Hey, this might be a little late, but I had an idea for our team name. The New Trey. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. What do you think?
I think I heard my music. Gotta run.
Oh, WWE. With the series now tied up at one victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think this is where we start to see the experience and cohesiveness of Becky Lynch's Savages take over. Even though these are singles matches, Red and Trey barely know the New Day. And if things start to go south, they could all fall apart.
I have to agree with Corey. We know Red and Trey are tight, and certainly the New Day have been teaming for a very long time, but I question the kind of bond the five of them have been able to create in just a few weeks.
Brain Buster!
Balor with the kick, Balor on the move. Basement drop kick finds the mark.
And Xavier Woods executing the reversal. Here we go.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
What's he gonna do with it?
DDT!
Xavier Woods using everything in his arsenal, including head games.
Corey, Finn Balor's shoulder injury has been well documented, suffering a torn labrum that put Finn out of action for 7 months.
Yeah, it did, and now it's a huge target for any of Finn's competition. Any game plan devised to go up against Balor should be centered around trip all the way for the top.
Diving body splash. And Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Extraordinary elusivity.
Spinning arm breaker.
Woods is having his way.
He's a guy that can fight.
Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee.
Wait a minute. What's Pete Dunne doing out here?
Well, maybe he wants to check on his teammate.
That's why he's here.
And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top. Coup de grace. It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her savages?
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
You should have been in a position to win the series against Becky Lynch. Sorry I let you down.
You didn't. All that matters is we're still alive. Now I just need to beat Becky to even up the series, and then it's up to Trey to close it out.
You got this. Then after that, well, you got this.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up in our locker room.
I'll go wherever the hell I want, especially since I'm about to be the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I guarantee I'm gonna beat you and tie the series up.
Okay, then what? Because even if you somehow manage that, then your friend Trey's going against my friend Drew in the final match. And we all know my friend's just a little bit tougher than yours. So like I said, one way or another, that championship's coming back where it belongs.
If you're so confident, how about we get things started right now?
Nah, I need to go warm up first. Don't want to pull a muscle slapping your head off.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, R.E.D.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the... The man has come around.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
I tell you, we spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the series-ender championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts a protest.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Spin kick! Had it scouted.
Oh, what a flying heel kick.
Wrenches the arm.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Oh! Knee right to the face.
Spinning back fist.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this. And the referee starts his 10 count. DDT. Bringing it back into the ring. Stomping down.
Spinning back fist.
Becky Lynch may be in trouble here.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet.
Bin kick right to the gut. Suplex.
Launched.
When the bell rings, the last kicker from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch is going full force at her opponent.
For the record, Cole, I don't need to be down with the straight fire to recognize that Becky Lynch is always happy to throw down when a superstar gets in her way.
Corey, it's straight fire.
Just sending a message there. She's gaining momentum here, guys.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance. Wow, springboard attack.
Oh, again!
Harsh impact.
Power bomb! Oh, look at it. And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
It could be nap time. They kick out at only one.
Not yet.
Fisherman driver.
Good night.
Shoulder breaker.
That is gonna hurt.
Here she goes. Another big move.
Spine buster. Becky Lynch is taking on a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much she has left in the tank.
She's tough, but maybe not tough enough to get the win here.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Hammerlock.
Reverse DDT.
At the arm.
Ouch. Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm.
Oh, it could be nap time.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
Big time corkscrew forearm.
Oh, did you see that? Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch. She could be out of this match.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her. Look out. Here we go.
Are we about to see it again?
Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Becky Lynch with a great shot.
She returns the favor there.
Oh, a flying forearm.
On the mark.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Big elbow.
Now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
She's trying one more time.
Sit down. Pile drive. We got a cover. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable.
On the rope.
Oh, look out. Moonsault. You see that height. Oh, this is dangerous.
Look at this. Becky Lynch just too fast for her. Great reflexes. Amazing reflexes on display.
It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's a live wire right now, all the way from the top rope.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper.
She's really taking it to her core here.
And you can't argue with the results.
Headbutt! German suplex!
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Oh, enziguri. Oh, look at this.
This has been such a back-and-forth matchup. She looks like she's willing to do anything to end this thing.
She may have to. These two have battled back and forth, thrown everything they have at one another. But what on earth is next?
Steadily climbing.
What could she possibly be thinking?
All the way to the top! Ah! Is it enough to put Becky away? Jeez, I don't like Becky Lynch's chances in this one.
She's got the shoulders down. The cover. And this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, R.E.D.
I'm not trying to make you nervous or anything, but it's all come down to this. Match 5 against Drew McIntyre for the championship I've held for a record-setting 2.5 years.
Well, when you put it that way, there's definitely no pressure.
Sorry, it's just hard not having control over what happens, but I know you can do this. Just treat it like any other regular match.
Sure. I mean, that might be a little difficult with the giant stack of pancakes and grass-covered ramp, but I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask.
I wanted to let you know the guys and I got together and decided that if you pull off the series win, we'll consider calling our team the New Trey like you suggested.
Really? That's awesome!
Sure, I mean, we probably won't team up that often or ever again after this, but still, the offer stands.
Oh, well, thanks.
Go get 'em, champ!
Are you happy? There's a chance I could lose my title without ever being pinned.
If it makes you feel any better, Becky Lynch promised me that no one from her side will get involved in the final match.
Oh, she promised you. Then I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Where do they keep the popcorn around here? I don't normally put trash food in my body, but I think watching your team let you down is worth an exception.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 280 pounds, T.R.E.
Here comes the Scottish psychopath.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
This is it. With the teams tied at 2 wins each, it all comes down to match 5 for the series in Red SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly wouldn't want to be in right now. Drew McIntyre has worn his Scottish heritage as a true badge of honor during his time here in WWE. He takes great pride in having been the first Scottish NXT champion and even had...
Incoming. Oh, look at that splash! Swan.
Getting interesting here.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
He's going for it all. Look out. Acrobatic action at its absolute best. Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
Oh, read him there.
Wow, what a sequence.
You're going to need your back adjusted after that one.
Oh, again!
Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
The Russian leg sweep.
Drew McIntyre beginning to peter out here.
A change of strategy has to be his next move.
Oh, what a kick!
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Going for the home run. Whoa!
High impact crossbody.
Back in from the floor. Now look at this now. Uh-oh. Got him where he wants him. Oh, bridging package powerbomb. He did what he set out to do, and that was win. This is it. With the teams tied at 2 wins each, it all comes down to match 5 for the series in Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly wouldn't want to be in right now.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oof. His offense is on point right now.
He's flipped a switch, that's for sure. Really just laying it in. Kick to the gut and incredible combo.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Spiked. Rolling neck snap.
Elbow drop.
Beautiful dive. Body on body.
Wow. Backslide driver.
You know what they call that? Something no one would ever do to me. Oh, flipping senton. That'll take the wind right out of you.
Boom, what impact. What a throw.
Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little uneasy.
He's not looking great, but never count him out.
What a splash. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Oh, my God. Oh, moonsault.
Man, did you see the height on that? Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait a second, is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time, I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey.
It's all over.
Becky Lynch and her team has won the best-of-5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's gonna throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is gonna send shockwaves throughout WWE.
If only security had done their jobs that night, Samoa Joe never would have made it past the arena's metal detector. Sorry, just trying to keep it positive.
Which is hard to do because our story wouldn't be complete without talking about one giant negative. I'm referring, of course, to the arrival of the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, in WWE.
Because of Brooklyn, our lives and careers would never be the same. Although if you think about it, they were pretty much the same as they'd always been, because no matter where we went or what we accomplished, we could never escape Brooklyn's loud, obnoxious shadow.
We gave Brooklyn a lot of chances to prove she had changed. Well, mostly Trey did. But ultimately, she only proved one thing. She was the exact same bully she was way back when we were in high school.
And she wasn't just a jerk to us. She disrespected anyone she dealt with, including WWE legends.
Is that all you got? It feels like you're taking a teacup poodle for a walk on my back.
Excuse me, Miss Von Braun. Can we talk?
Can't you see I'm conducting important GM business? Come on, I really need you to get in there. Work it.
It will only take a minute.
What? I don't want my car washed or candy from your stupid kids fundraiser or whatever crap you're selling.
Actually, I'm the original American hero, Kurt Angle. You know, the Hall of Famer you borrowed your nickname from without asking.
Come back in 5 with stronger hands. So what do you want? An autograph from the real American hero? A picture? Tell me what I need to do to make you go away.
I need you to drop the lawsuit against me. If you don't, it will bankrupt my family.
No chance. I'm the way more famous American hero, and I will not allow you to continue profiting off my celebrity.
I won a gold medal for my country with a broken freaking neck. What have you ever done that makes you an American hero?
Filed a trademark? Security!
Wait, maybe we can settle this without lawyers. If there's anything that could change your mind, I'd do it.
Anything? It just so happens we have a superstar who was gone for a very long time and needs to knock off some ring rust. So I'll drop the lawsuit if you can beat Samoa Joe.
But Joe's a monster. He's got that bionic arm that could tear me apart, and I haven't competed in years.
Samoa Joe hasn't competed in years either, so it should be a competitive match. Good luck.
Here comes the Olympic gold medalist.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
The sight of the gold medalist, the Hall of Famer, Kurt Angle, making his way to the...
The Samoan submission machine.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is a man who has never...
This is a match I never expected to see tonight. Kurt Angle has been retired for years.
Brooklyn Von Braun's legal case against Angle has clearly caused him distress, so much that he's willing to risk his well-being to get Brooklyn to drop the lawsuit altogether.
Look, Kurt Angle should have just stopped using the American Hero nickname when he had the chance, and none of this would be happening. Instead, he let his pride get in the way of rational thinking. Now he's in for a world of physical and financial suffering.
Situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly. Suplex!
He's taking some good hits.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
A knee drop.
Kurt Angle exploiting the opening. Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Nice amateur takedown. All the way over.
Oh, what a DDT. Wow. Angle slam attempt.
Joe counters. It's all over.
It's Trey.
He has no business being out here.
Kurt Angle from behind.
He got him. Kurt Angle has defeated Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is livid.
I imagine Brooklyn Von Braun isn't going to be too pleased either.
Too bad. All that matters is Kurt Angle has got the win, and now he can officially be known again as the American Hero.
Since you like getting involved in my business so much, maybe you should pay all the legal bills for the lawsuit I have to drop now.
Yeah? Well, you messed with us in the best-of-5 series, and that cost Red her title, so I'd say we're even now.
Is that what you think happened? I signed Samoa Joe because he was unfairly let go from WWE, not to mention he's a great addition to the roster. But I had nothing to do with him costing you the series. I don't control him. No one can, which is something you should be very worried about.
So if you're not out to get us, then prove it. Give me a rematch for my championship that I lost without ever being pinned.
Let me think about that. No.
That's what I thought.
But what I will do is give the audience something new and fresh. Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And speaking with you earlier, Corey, I know you have a unique outlook in this WWE World Heavyweight Championship match.
I don't know if it's unique, but I will say that I noticed the WWE.com cameras following the champ around all day. Seeing that makes me wonder how much time the champ had to actually prepare for his title defense.
Oh, guys, wait. Here comes my favorite part. Carry on, gentlemen. Continue to preach the greatness of the Undisputed Era and Adam Cole. How can you not respect a man who says his name with so much style and passion, Saxton?
Let me try it. Adam Cole, baby!
A world-traveled superstar, been making waves all around the independent scene for nearly a decade. You can't forget what Adam Cole accomplished before arriving in NXT. Once upon a time, Cole was a key member of a certain treacherous faction over in Japan, who also boasted leaders like Finn Balor and AJ Styles.
Introducing the challenger, weighing in at 280 pounds, T.R.E. And introducing the champion, from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Adam Cole!
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes one-on-one with Adam Cole for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Reverse STO. He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
He's firing on all cylinders, that's for sure.
Uh-oh. And again, yet another counter. Wow, what a shoulder breaker. Uh-oh. Oh, again! Bulldog! Ooh, what impact! Avoiding trouble there. Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
It's not going to be good.
Wow, that was a long way down.
Ooh! The challenger eating up some damage.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
He evades the attack.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
Woo-wee. Oof.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, what a slam that hurt. He's in control.
DDT.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
A bad place to be for the challenger.
Yeah, he's looking off his game now.
Boom!
Boom! Kick! Man!
Boom!
Elusive movement there.
Face first, inverted STO.
Now, look at this now. Uh-oh. Got him where he wants him. Oh, bridging package power bomb.
Trey has Adam Cole in trouble.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey.
It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen.
Count it. Now.
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE Champion.
I really have no explanation for this either. As far as we know, Samoa Joe has nothing but contempt for Trey. So why would he help him win the WWE Championship?
Hopefully we'll get some answers soon.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now, we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only: so I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about?
I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch.
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No, Trey, let's go.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE Champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger.
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from Samoa Joe since he returned, I'm not sure this steel cage is enough to keep him at bay.
Very difficult position to be in right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Northern Lights bomb!
Great agility there.
Oh, right to the face.
Interesting. There's the... out of it in the corner. Oh, he knew that was coming.
Wasn't expecting that.
Oh, my God. Oh, cool flip.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Wow. Into a powerbomb.
Super kick!
Good night. Gets out of dodge there.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
And now looking to get it locked in.
He's just about there. Whoa, he works his way out.
He just cannot be caught.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole. Oh, nasty impact. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. No matter what tool you're using to gauge its impact, Adam Cole appearing at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 changed the entire NXT landscape. Just ask Drew McIntyre and the other losers who've fallen victim to Adam Cole.
Oh, again!
What a count.
Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
And right on cue, just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think he should take the help.
It appears Red is out here to help get rid of Samoa Joe so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
Don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own.
Wow! Oh, into a powerbomb.
He has something big planned. Watch this here.
Lights out. DDT connects.
The challenger not looking good right now.
Things are not looking good for him right now. Moonsault! You see that height.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it. How impressive was that reversal?
Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
That would have been a shocker.
Not too long ago, Corey brought up Adam Cole's historic debut attack on Drew McIntyre. The devastation that followed that attack was an incredible display of strategy and strength at every level.
I've been ringside for hundreds of NXT broadcasts, and still, I can't recall the last time a superstar debuted during a main event, along with a powerful faction like Cole did with the Undisputed Era.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. Launched.
Oh, it's gonna happen. One-time bomb. Top rope. 450. The champ has this one in hand now. How is Adam Cole going to remain alive?
They'll find a way. And you can put this singles match in the books.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, TRE.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory.
Great job defending your title against Adam Cole.
Thanks. More importantly, I showed everyone I didn't need Samoa Joe's help to do it.
You have anything left in the tank for your mixed match challenge later?
Honestly, I'm running on fumes, so I'm kind of hoping Ronda carries our team tonight. By the way, do you even have a partner yet?
No. Brooklyn's making me wait until the last minute to find out who it is. Typical.
Well, whoever it is, we might have to face each other at some point, which is going to be weird.
I know. But FYI, I just put win mixed match challenge on the list, and I plan on being the one who crosses it off.
We'll see.
I hope you're feeling all right after that steel cage match.
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning mixed match challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
The mixed match challenge starts tonight and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you going to tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches. Your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now. See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and R.E.
This guy's still a loser to me.
And from Queens, New York, weighing in at 223 pounds, Kurt Hawkins.
Hawkins at one point lost 269 matches. I've only got one thing to say. Mella is
from Staten Island, New York, Carmella.
You know, if Carmella spent half as much time worrying about the competition as she does 7-second dance breaks and being R-Truth's caregiver, she'd actually be at the top of the women's division here in WWE. I'm just saying, eventually you got to pick a lane. Carmella might just pick the wrong... Wait, no. Say hello to the top 1% of WWE.
And weighing in at 231 pounds, EC3.
He's had a bit of trouble adapting to the main roster, but EC3 remains in amazing shape.
He's in the top 1% of conditioning. As the mixed match challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just minutes ago. That has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree. Not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The bigger issue here is Kurt Hawkins hasn't won a match in like 10 years. If I were Red, I wouldn't expect that to change now.
Not what she was looking for.
Drop kick! Oh, great height.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Carmella with a nice reversal. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
face buster.
Man, that was vicious.
Oh, again. Drop kick from behind. Ouch.
And it's Carmella answering back.
Tagged in.
If you remember, guys, Carmella's introduction to the main roster came in 2016 when she was the final pick in the WWE brand extension draft.
Boom, right in the button.
Oh, able to counter.
Not looking good right now. Byron noted how Carmella was the final pick in the 2016 draft. I think in a lot of ways, seeing more than 50 superstars get selected before her gave Carmella a bit of a chip on her shoulder.
Yeah, it definitely motivated her, Cole. And fast forward less than 2 years later, and Carmella became SmackDown Women's Champion. Talk about a meteoric rise.
Drop kick from behind. Ouch. Ooh. Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter. Eludes the attack.
Harsh impact.
What does Carmella have to do to regain her composure? Carmella with a nice reversal. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, drop kick from behind. Ouch. Oh, stringing together some big moves here.
She's flipped the switch and the light is on.
Here she goes.
What a tag team match this has been. Boom, what impact. Momentum, the big M, the key word. It can switch and change at any time. Drop kick. Back now inside the ring. Woo-wee. She scores big with the counter. Oh, God, that hurt. Carmella is going to have to improvise because she's not seeing any benefit to her strategy.
I think she wants it one more time.
Looks like a match ender.
Carmella's an open.
And will this be it? Whoa, didn't expect to see that. Uh-oh. Phoenix splash!
Oh, that was unreal. Here we go again.
Oh, my God. What a dive. Moonsault!
That was beautiful.
Back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
Standing moonsault. Incredible standing corkscrew moonsault. Wow.
She's making a...
Here we go. 450. Nailed it.
Big mistake there, Corey.
Well, she knows that now.
Oh, flipping senton. That'll take the wind right out of you. Powerbomb. Drops the hammer. Right on the lower back. Looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso. Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Big knee to the midsection. That is a great reversal. Nelson driver. Going all the way up.
Off the top.
Going to the top, high risk. Incoming. Well executed arm drag. Carmella with a nice reversal. Wow, what a sequence. High crotch locked in. Boom, teardrop suplex. Highly effective. And more to come. Ooh.
The trifecta.
Taking it. That should do it right there.
She certainly looked to be in trouble to me.
And it's Carmella answering back. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Changes her fortune there. She's lost some of that energy she had earlier. She's going for the cover. She's still in it. It could take more than that. Oh, look at just...
Carmella is making her presence known.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Incredible athleticism.
The target's been acquired once more.
Sit-out pile driver.
What a great move. Carmella's in a real bad spot.
What's going to happen here?
Don't do this.
Oh, gosh.
Sunset flip. Here's the cover.
It's like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
Nothing's going to stop her now.
She's always been a woman capable of great bursts of activity.
And again, yet another counter. Jarring impact. Breaker. That should do it right there.
She's on the ropes, and the ref wisely stops the count.
Step up Enziguri on the mark.
She's queuing it up again.
Sit-out pile driver.
Shoulders down.
Hits the mark.
She goes for the cover. What is keeping this competitor going?
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
nice reversal.
Back in from the floor. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Smart strategy, attack the knee.
Moonsault. Just breaking down the opponent. Into an armbar. For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
This might be big.
Slammed with authority.
And now latching on. She's got her where... Whoa, I guess she decided not to go for the submission.
And I thought she had her there, Cole. I guess not.
Carmella with a nice reversal.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is. This has been such a back-and-forth matchup. She looks like she's willing to do anything to end this thing.
She may have to. These two have battled back and forth, thrown everything they have at one another. But what on earth is next?
Steadily climbing.
What could she possibly be thinking?
All the way to the top!
And just like that, it's all over.
It's going to be hard for Carmella to come back now.
Step up Enziguri and the cover for the win. This is it.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
Here are your winners.
And she earns the big victory here.
There is only one. Rowdy Ronda Rousey. This man is a superstar. She calls herself the ES. Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Ouch. Leg drop. And setting him up for a knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
He might have been waiting on that one. Thunderous slam.
Dream just barely got out of the way. Drop kick.
Great athleticism. He's stalking his opponent from the top. Look at this.
Moonsault.
You see that height. Finds a way to reverse. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Showing some small packages, could be it.
Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
He just powered out there, Cole.
Big boot. Incredible.
He's absorbing some tough hits now. There's no taller order in WWE than attempting to defeat the baddest woman on the planet. Byron, how can any woman gain a victory over Ronda Rousey?
Well, obviously, training is the utmost importance as Ronda approaches every fight with a lot of preparation. But here's the thing. Ronda has been training her whole life. How do you overcome that? Dream just barely got out of the way.
We talked about strategy going into a match with Ronda Rousey. Byron says it's almost impossible. Corey, would you agree?
Yeah, the only strategy I'd employ is depending on luck. Rousey's MMA losses came when she was surprised by a miracle strike, so any competitor has to hope they hit that lucky shot too.
Look out!
Swanton bomb! All the way for the top.
Simply incredible athleticism. He may be in a bad way here. Very competitive tag team match. This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries. Will he be victorious? No, he lets him out.
Curious decision there, Michael. Ooh-wee.
Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something, maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay? No, I can't put weight on it. Ugh, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live in a submission match. Later, partner.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
She's not worse than Kurt Hawkins. The guy hasn't won a singles match in over a decade.
At least you got to choose him. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Hey, even though I might have the walking decade of defeat as my partner, I still plan on winning the Mixed Match Challenge.
Same here. So I guess we'll just see whose crappy team flounders its way to the top.
Get ready for strikes, submissions, and a vicious mean streak. It's Brooklyn Von Braun.
And from Fulton, New York, Brooklyn Von Braun.
Brooklyn Von Braun may be abrasive at times, but there's no denying her lifelong athletic achievements. She was even captain of the wrestling team in high school, where the gym is now named after her.
Have you seen pictures of that beautiful mural they painted in her honor? It would make Michelangelo jealous.
The critic of the critics.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds,
the War Goddess. This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, At least it's not as bad as their opponents who are calling themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I kind of like that.
I bet you do. Hurricane Rana! Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
And I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
In the corner now! Gets the tag.
What a forearm. Setting up. If I could reinforce what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's NXT Women's Championship victory, what made it so impressive, in my opinion, is that she had to defeat not one, but 3 other women to capture the gold.
That's right. It was at TakeOver War Games where Ember Moon turned back Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, and Kairi Sane.
The old schoolboy. Plenty of fight left.
Still seems a little early.
Tagged in.
The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match.
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
2017's Hell in a Cell was a memorable night due to one of the most unforeseen actions in WWE's recent history.
You would think, Michael, that Shane McMahon leaping off Hell in a Cell with Kevin Owens as his target would be the landmark moment we would be talking about. But it was Sami Zayn's sudden rescue of Owens that became the water cooler conversation.
And Sami Zayn reverses it.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Boom! No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Not yet.
On the topic of Sami Zayn's miraculous rescue, allow me to properly paint the picture. Kevin Owens saw that white light. His soul separated from his body, and he ascended to the pearly white gates, and as he stood there, St. Peter himself said, "Earth still needs you." Then Kevin was provided with a guardian angel in the form of Sami Zayn.
Oh, brother. Exaggerate much?
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Setting up.
She's losing some steam now.
Ooh, what a jawbreaker.
Oh, what a counter. In off the tag.
Ooh, what impact.
Carefully measured knee drop. Rolling neck snap.
Elbow drop.
Sami Zayn makes the cover.
This one's far from over.
He's got some more fight in him, guys.
Wait a second. It appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Oh, tear the features clean off your face.
Looks like Ruby Riott has broken a sweat.
Not what she was looking for.
And again, yet another counter.
Spinning back fist.
She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
We'll see how long she can keep it up.
Oh, saw it coming.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, nasty impact.
Ruby Riott saw that one coming and made her pay.
Comes in off the tag. Guys, Aleister Black claims one of his goals is to do something different, something unique, something nobody has ever seen before.
Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one.
Straight punch. He's not looking so hot here, guys.
And momentum is certainly not on his side right now.
Going to take all the breath out of the body. In off the tag. So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match. Ruby Riott turns it around. And she heads to the floor.
Probably looking to take a few deep breaths. Think about her next move.
Oh, again! Now it's Ruby Riott fading a bit. Gonna have a stiff neck for a while. We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control? Man. Standing moonsault! Incredible standing corkscrew moonsault. Wow. Moonsault. Oof. So agile.
Step up Enziguri on the mark.
Here she goes.
She's going to try it again. Leave the night light on for her, because this
could be it.
Cover for the win.
1, 2, 3. And this mixed tag's over. What a win.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
It's the MF...
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Bulldog. Things aren't looking good for her. Gets the tag. Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one.
In off the tag.
Spear! Spear! She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
The fatigue is setting in for her.
Great athleticism.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Setting up.
Saw that one coming.
Flying Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible.
Uh-oh, pump handle applied. What's coming next? Slam down hard. Got the leg hooked.
Yup.
This tag team contest is underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far. You're a doggy! What's gonna happen now? Power slam.
Good night. Oh my God, flipping pile driver, spiked.
She's taking a beating here. Loving it. Pile driver. And she's getting fired up here.
She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
No way, good God. Inverted Frankensteiner.
Oh, nasty impact. Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Look past the ring at the thousands and thousands of WWE fans in attendance. Each and every one of them are being entertained tonight.
So much damage inflicted.
You can't take much more of this.
I'm not used to seeing this.
Dominating cross-body.
Changes her fortune there. Uh-oh, pump handle applied. What's coming next?
Nelson driver.
Proving tough to catch.
She's in control. Oh, again! Boom!
Oh, what a nasty knee lift.
And here we go.
Sit out pile driver. I think that'll do it.
He's going for the cover. Red and Kurt Hawkins are your mixed match challenge winners.
Hawkins still hasn't won a singles match in 10 years, but maybe this will give him the momentum he needs to change that. Who am I kidding? He's going to go right back to his losing ways.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what, quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking. What can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess $500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time. And besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM. No offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
Harsh impact. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow. These two heavyweights have worked their entire lives for this, and the night has finally arrived. We'll see who will claim the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Back in from the floor.
Elbow finds its mark.
Oh, again!
He has become relentless at this point.
He's definitely turned it up at an opportune time.
Ooh!
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Double knee backbreaker.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight. The championship hanging in the balance.
Joe with both arms hooked.
The Russian leg sweep. Boom, what impact. Uh-oh, full Nelson.
Ugh, heavy-duty right hand.
A big fight feel. Pressure cooker situation. WWE Universe hanging on every move. Uh-oh, full Nelson. Reverse STO.
Ooh, what impact.
And finds a counter. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand. across the knee.
The challenger not looking good right now.
He's getting beaten up out there, but staying strong.
Here it comes!
Choke slam!
Can it be? Will the reign continue? Samoa Joe is getting overwhelmed. Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
Nice effort, and here's hoping he can sustain it.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an...
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.